I'm Avi, and in this video, I'm going to introduce you to the donate components for your YMCA website. The donate components allow you to add a call to action with donation buttons linking to an embedded form on the site. Let's check it out. The donate components have two pieces. There's the donation embed form and the donation block. First, we're going to look at how to add the donation embed form. Here I have a new layout builder landing page, and I clicked on the layout tab to edit the layout. I'm going to scroll to the section where I want to add the embed form, click add block. And then instead of create custom block, I'm going to go into all system blocks and look for donation form embed block. And click on that and add a title. Then I can choose which donation form provider, whether it's Convio Illuminate or Blackbaud Online Express, and then input the form ID from the provider. That form ID is either a 4-digit ID or a 36-character ID, depending on your provider. Once I've added those, I'll click Add Block. You can see here that the donation form does not appear in the preview. These forms are gated depending on the URL of your site, and sometimes might not work correctly on development or local environments. Please work with your donation provider to make sure that you can preview and add your form successfully. Once we've added the embed form, we can scroll up to the page and click Save Layout. If your donation provider is not supported by the embed block, you can always add it with a code block by clicking Add Block, Create Custom Block, and then Code Block. Here you can paste in any embed code from your donation provider. Next up, we'll look at how to add the donation call to action. Here I have a page with the call to action already there. It has a title and a subtitle. It has buttons that you can add donation amounts, and it has a link to the donate page. Also, the block always adds an other field that links directly to the page as well for folks to make a donation in a custom. Let's see how to add that. To add the donate block, I've gone to my page and clicked Layout to edit the layout. You can click Add Block, Create Custom Block, Donate. From here, you add a title that's for administrative purposes only. You add a section title and subtitle if you would like those to display in the block. And then you add giving amounts. Each of these amounts is a pair of a label with the amount to be displayed, including the currency sign, like the $sign, and the form element ID, which is a number found on the donation backend. This is a little bit challenging to find sometimes, but you can work with your donation provider or development partner. Here you can see on the ymca.org website, if I inspect the donation fields, I can see the 4-digit ID in the code right here. Each button has its own ID. Once you're finished adding pairs of giving amounts, you can add the URL to the donation page. This needs to link to the page where you've added the embed form. Otherwise, the buttons won't work correctly. You can also add a background image to be displayed behind the donation block. The image will be hidden on mobile. Once you're finished adding your fields, click Add Block. Here you can see a donation block that I've already added and click Configure. You can see all of the content in here, the title and subtitle, the pairs of giving amounts and IDs, the link to the donation page, and the background image. If you'd like to change any of these, click Update and save the block. The donate block is best placed in an edge-to-edge container. You can see here I've added it to the body, but that's constrained, so the background will look a little bit chopped off. I'm going to add a new section, one column, and then I'm going to choose edge to edge and no gutters. This will allow the block to fully extend to the width of the page. Once I have my new section, I can drag the block over. And now you can see it'll extend all the way to the end of the page once I save the layout. When you're finished adding the block, scroll up to the top and click Save Layout. Again, you'll get your completed donation form, and the links will go to the giving page that you've set up. Here's what the block looks like on mobile with the buttons stacked up and the image hit. That's it for the donate block. You can check out more on our documentation at ds-docs.y.org, then user documentation, layout builder, donate. There's instructions there for both the embedded form and the donate block. Thanks.